Do you guys ever have that moment, where your camera dies in the middle of filming and you don't remember where you left off? Because that just happened. Hey, what's up? Hello, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, my camera died. We are unboxing Geek gear. This is a new box to the channel. It is a UK-based subscription box. This is their normal mystery box. They also feature a Harry Potter box if you guys are interested. The box cost me $32 shipped. Again, it's a little pricier because it comes to me from the UK, and I also get this box a little bit later than everyone else. So if you guys are in the market for a box and you're from the UK, then I would definitely recommend checking them out. This could be a little more affordable for you. The other thing to note about Gear is that they do a lot of prints and posters and stuff like that in their boxes. Same thing goes for their Harry Potter box. So if you guys are not interested in stuff like that, then this might not be a good option for you. So think about that when you're considering this box. Pricing and links and stuff will be in the description box below if you want to check them out. So this is my first box with them. This is for August 2017. And the box is already open. The cool tab rippy thing. Like I said, this is for August and the theme is retro gaming. I was a little surprised because I thought the theme was just retro, like retro pop culture. It's retro gaming, so that sort of changes my expectations for this box a little bit. But once you rip the cool tab and you open up the box, this is what you're going to see. All right, so we have our little booklet, as you can see, retro gaming, and we're going to put the t-shirt to the side, and the first item is a pin. They do cool enamel pins as well. I would say I think they can amp up the packaging a little bit, but what I like about these pins is that they're quite large. They're enamel pins, and they do have some different variants and rarity levels to them, so that adds a little bit of exclusivity. This is the Mushroom Edition. As you can see, this is not a licensed product. This is exclusive to the Geek Gear box, but it's the Mario Mushroom. This is a classic. They also have a 1-up edition and a mega edition. The 1-up edition is 1 in 50 and the mega is 1 in 100. So we just got the classic. And then I was a little surprised when I first opened this box because next we got a second pin. Now, I know some people are going to be not happy who don't like pins. I happen to like them and collect them, so I'm not so displeased about this. This is the exclusive pin, the Flower Edition. You can get the classic, the ice flower, or the gold flower edition. So we got the gold one. That is the rarest one, the 1 in 100. The ice flower is 1 in 50, and then you have your classic. So that's pretty cool. We rarely get some of the rarer ones, so I'm pretty excited about that. And again, I like the pins. They're pretty large and in charge, which I really appreciate. Next up, we have a 1-up mushroom rubber keychain. I like keychains. Not the best quality, I will say. They're going pretty hard on this like Nintendo mushroom thing here. But I do like keychains, so again, people will say kind of fillery-ish, and yes, that's true. We also have a 1-up mushroom coaster. And this is just your normal regular cork coaster. There's just one of them. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then we have a poster, and this is pretty amazing. This is a stained glass Zelda print poster, and it's really long. So if they're going to give us a poster, I do appreciate that we get something that's quite large, because normally they're just like an 8x10 size. And as you can see, this is Link in various stained glass renditions from the different games. I actually have a dress, a stained glass dress for Legend of Zelda. Can anyone tell me why it's called Legend of Zelda and not like Legend of Link? I find that a little unusual because most of the games are from Link's point of view, but yeah. So yeah, I like that the poster is quite large. I know someone who's going to love this box. My brother. So I might surprise him with some of this stuff. We'll see. I was really hoping he'd be here to open the box with me, but, you know, it is what it is. Next up, we have Pac-Man gadget decals for ages 6 and up for use with laptops, smartphones, and tablets. Yeah, so you get 4 sheets of gadget decals. These are just kind of meh. Like, again, it's kind of like a throwaway, fillery item. I don't think I'm actually going to use these. I'll probably just give these away to someone else who will. Like my brother. And kind of a weird thing to put in a box. but at least they're licensed, so there's that. Alright, and then coming down to the wire here, this is amazing, you guys. This is a print. It looks like a card. You can see Sonic on one side and Mario on the other. And it comes with a COA. So the certificate of authenticity says this Geek Gear exclusive art print has been hand-signed by artist Paul Tonner and is guaranteed to be authentic. And as you can see, we have a gold signature right here. I like prints and stuff like that, so especially when we get a COA with it, as you can see, and when they're signed. That just adds to the exclusivity, the rarity. That just makes the print mean a little bit more. So I really appreciate that they go that length. I believe they do that for all or most of their boxes. And I think this print is pretty badass, I gotta say. So that's really cool. And I have to look up more of Paul Tonner's work because I'm really not familiar with him. And then this last thing, this is amazing. This looks just like the Super Mario Brothers cartridge. And yeah, I am pretty pleased with that. This hits my heart, and as you can see, it is a Geek Gear exclusive. It's on just normal cardboard backing. I like that they do that though, because it prevents the print from getting like beat up and battered. This was also wrapped in some nice plastic packaging or plastic wrap, which I had removed previously. So yeah, I like this. This is pretty amazing, and this, like I said, hits my 80s/90s girl heart. So yeah, this is pretty badass. And that is everything in the box with the exception of the t-shirt. So we'll pop that off. We've got a black t-shirt. This is either a women's or unisex. I can never remember because I subscribe to too many boxes. Oh, okay, so, oh, hold on. Okay, so we have lots of stuff going on in this shirt. So this brings in the Pac-Man theme, so it's nice to know that that wasn't just like a random thing. And we have, looks like Ryu and Ken down here from Street Fighter. And we got some Tetris going on over here on the sides. That's pretty cool, actually. I like mashup shirts, so this is very cool and retro and sort of vintagey, like late 80s, early 90s gaming. Well, actually, Pac-Man, I believe, came out in the 70s sometime. And I actually don't know the release date of Tetris, so if you know, sound off below. But that's a cool t-shirt. I actually really like that. I like that a lot. So that was everything in our box. Let's do a quick recap. Retro Gaming, August 2017. Alright, so the first item is our Retro Arcade Games t-shirt. I really like that. Show your love of the golden oldies of the arcade with this Retro Arcade t-shirt if I can get it the right way around. So that's pretty cool. I like the mashups. I like that they included a bunch of stuff on here. This is just an awesome shirt. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. And then we have our Pac-Man decal. That's these. Decorate anything and everything. I don't recommend decorating everything, but let me know how that works out for you. With these Pac-Man decals featuring images and characters from the classic arcade game. So do you guys remember the ghosts? There's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. Yeah, so that's those guys. I wish that we had gotten something more substantial in lieu of this. Honestly, the most substantial thing we got was the t-shirt. So this for me is not really going to be used. We get 4 sheets, which is nice. I like that they're licensed, but this is just kind of filler for me. So in general, I feel like this box was kind of lacking a little bit. Alright, then we have our Super Mario Brothers print. This is my favorite item in the box. This is a print of the original Super Mario Brothers case for the NES and is a licensed exclusive to Geek Gear by Pyramid International. So I don't think that that means that it's licensed by Nintendo, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we do have Geek Gear exclusive here. And I like that it's packaged nicely. Again, this just hits like my heart. I had the original NES in my room. It was the first, gaming console that I ever had. And, I loved this game. So yeah, this hit me right in the feels, and it is my favorite item in the box, probably followed up by the t-shirt. And then we have our mushroom key ring. So a 1-up mushroom key ring. So take your keys to a new level. yeah, it's pretty rubbery. You know, again, just another fillery item. And then we have the Legend of Zelda stained glass window poster with 6 images with Link in different situations, showing that no matter what his adventure throws at him, he is ready. First game of the series was released in Japan in 1986 on the Famicom, and then was released in US and Europe in 1987. So I like that if we're going to get a poster, and this is what it looks like, they give us something that's pretty large and in charge and substantial, and that is just a beautiful print. So that's really cool. Not surprised we got something Zelda in this box. Next up, we have our pins, the mushroom and the fire flower pins. So they each come in 3 different editions. They have 1 in 50 and 1 in 100. We've got the classic mushroom pin, but we did get the rare gold 1 in 100 flower pin. And again, I like that they're adding packaging and rarity. These are the options that you could have gotten. And I mean, I'm happy that we got a rare one. That's pretty cool. And I like that they're large and they're pretty quality. So these look really good. I like pins. I know some people don't. So it's just, you know, all in your personal preference. But that's cool. Again, I like the rarity, the exclusivity, and the packaging. So those were our next items. And then we got the artist signed print. So this is pretty cool. And we have our COA. Paul Tonner did this. He has personally signed every print. So we have our little gold signature here, and it comes with a COA. So that's really neat, and I like the mashup with Sonic. That was kind of unexpected. And they didn't include the coaster in the magazine, but you also get this 1-up mushroom coaster. So yeah, you just get the one normal cork coaster. So yeah, that's everything. Next month's box theme is going to be Batman. Looks like I'm getting the box for September. So yeah, that was the August box with the theme of retro gaming. Again, that was a little bit of a surprise to me because I don't think I paid attention so much, and I just saw retro in big letters and thought, ooh, like 90s stuff, yes. Well, it is kind of 90s stuff. It's just more geared towards gaming. So my expectations had to shift a little bit. In general, again, if you're not into prints and stuff, we've gotten 2 prints and a poster, which was the majority, or like about half the box. So if you're not into that stuff, I would say geek gear in general is probably not for you. I like that stuff, and I think these are some of the better things in the box. I just wish that, I don't know, I just wish that we had something a little bit more substantial. Like I said, I think the biggest item that we had was the t-shirt. And again, it's really cool. One of my favorite items in here, but it wasn't enough. I don't subscribe. I get cheaper subscriptions for t-shirts. And I'm trying to keep my expectations in line too because of the price of this box. It costs a lot, but again, it comes from the UK. So knowing that, my expectations sort of shift with that. That being said, again, I do feel like the box was lacking like 1 or 2 bigger things. And I feel like this and this and this, these are all fillery throwaway items. I mean, even to some degree, we got a very large poster, but you know, we've got 3 prints in this box, and they could have maybe removed one of those and given us something a little more substantial in here. And again, I like that we got 2 pins, but people who aren't fans of pins aren't going to be necessarily too happy. I do think that the box was a little bit light, even just for the standard amount that you pay. I think that they could have switched out some stuff, and again, given us something a little more substantial. I know that they do like mystery minis and stuff like that, retro gaming ones, like, you know, like classic toys, like that would have been something that would have been a little more substantial to throw in this box in lieu of some of the other stuff. So I do think that the price was a little off for what we got. And again, I like most of this stuff. Really, honestly, the only thing I really have no use for at all is the decals. Like that can just go away. But yeah, overall, I think the items are great. This box just had me a little bit disappointed. It wasn't quite enough, I don't think. The items are all quality, yes, but it just wasn't enough for what you're paying. They're just, again, it was a lot of fillery type stuff. So, you know, it is what it is. That's all I have for you guys. What did you think of this box? Taking away the fact that you're paying a lot of money for the shipping, if you were to just pay like the normal, I think it's $24.99, I can't remember. If you were to just pay that without, you know, taking into account the shipping, what would you think of the items? What would you think of getting this box? Do you think it's missing something, or Did you think it was a lot of filler, or would you be happy with everything like that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what your favorite item was. And thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more content like this, more unboxings, more geek gear. Click that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. That's super important. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.